Deep inside of all of us, there's a primal desire to do something important with our lives.
Most important aspect of my personality, and as far as determining my success, has been my questioning of conventional wisdom, my doubting of experts just because they're experts, and questioning of authority. And while that can be very, very painful in terms of your relationship with your parents and your relationship with your teachers, it's enormously useful in life. Debate with a child, they said this was true, and you are smart if you can repeat back to me exactly what I said to you. And I had a real problem with that as well. So I had very strong authoritarian figures, both in school and at home, which served as wonderful examples of how not to be. The bad examples are useful, good examples are useful, and it taught me to question experts, to question authorities figures. Don't assume just because they're an authority, or even just because they're an expert, that they're right. In other words, think things out for yourself. Come to your own judgments. Don't simply conform to conventional ways of thinking, conventional ways of dressing, conventional ways of acting. There are moral factors. You have to really go back to first principles and think things out for yourself, whether they're scientific principles or moral principles or business ideas or product ideas. You have to think things out for yourself. I think we're born slaves to reason, and it's really reason that's beaten out of us. I don't think it's paradoxical at all. I think they're similar. I think we as human beings are endlessly curious about ourselves. And we love to test ourselves constantly. We find all sorts of arenas to test ourselves in. And you can right now I have a racing sail. I have the fastest racing sailboat in the world, maybe the fastest racing sailboat in history. There's a wonderful saying that's dead wrong that says, why did you climb the mountain? I climbed the mountain because it was there. That is utter nonsense. It's ludicrous and absurd. You climbed the mountain because you were there, and you were curious if you could do it. You wondered what it would be like. You wondered what the view was from the top. Balance is interesting. Play versus work. What is play? What is work? Define it to me. Is work something you get paid for and play something you don't?
And Freud said there are only two things important in life: love and work. He did not say love and work were the same thing. Your generation will change the world as every generation does. You will invent new technologies and create new types of art. Impossibilities will be transformed into possibilities, and unexpected opportunities will present themselves. You will change the world, and the world will change you as you learn and grow, discover more about yourself. Remember this, graduates. In a constantly changing world, what is possible is a moving target. Don't be afraid to experiment. Try lots of different things. Each of you has a chance to discover who you are rather than who you should be. A chance to live your dreams, not the dreams of others. Each of you has an obligation to commit to a righteous cause, one that elevates you and improves the conditions of humanity and the planet.